Hello students, today we will discuss a important topic in eye disorder, that is glaucoma. So glaucoma, it is a common disorder and which will be a leading cause of death, in which we will see when the intraocular pressure which will be increased, so it will be affecting the function of the eye and the person which will be developing the glaucoma. So first is introduction. A group of eye disorders. Glaucoma is characterized by high intraocular pressure. When the intraocular pressure, it will be increased, and when the intraocular pressure it will be increased, then it will be damaging the optic nerve. So when the intraocular pressure, when it will be normal, so in that time the eye which will be able to do the, or the optic nerve which will be able to do the proper functioning. But if the intraocular pressure it will be increase suddenly, and it will be damaging the optic nerve. So glaucoma is one of the leading cause of irreversible blindness. So when the person is having the problem of glaucoma, so it is a leading cause of irreversible blindness in world, and is leading cause of blindness. So because of this ग्लूकोमा के कारण से इट इज अ कॉज ऑफ, ये एक प्रकार का कॉज है इरिवर्सिबल ब्लाइंडनेस के लिए इन द वर्ल्ड, एंड इट इज आल्सो अ लीडिंग कॉज ऑफ ब्लाइंडनेस, मतलब ये इट इज आल्सो अ लीडिंग कॉज ऑफ ब्लाइंडनेस अमंग द अडल्ट्स इन यूनाइटेड स्टेट्स. देन ग्लूकोमा में अकर एज प्राइमरी और कंजेनाइटल डिजीज, मीन्स द ग्लूकोमा विच विल बी अकर, इट मे बी प्राइमरी, ये प्राइमरी भी हो सकता है, एंड इट विल बी ऑल्सो कंजेनाइटल मीन्स बाय बर्थ डिफेक्ट हो सकता है, एंड इट विल बी ऑल्सो सेकेंडरी. सेकेंडरी मीन्स इट विल बी अकर बिकॉज ऑफ एनी अदर डिजीज, लाइक if the person is having the problem of diabetes mellitus, so because of that diabetes mellitus the person may developing the chance of glaucoma, which will be damaging the optic nerve, and the intraocular pressure which will be increased. Then secondary to other cause such as injury or infection or surgery or any prolonged use of topical corticosteroids. So these all things which will be comes under the secondary glaucoma. Then in previous in introduction we have already seen that if the intraocular pressure it will be increased, so what is the normal pressure of IOP? That will be between 10 and 21 mm of Hg, but if the intraocular pressure it will be 21.7, so it is comes under the abnormal IOP. Then next is the definition. In definition, you will see according to in Wikipedia, glaucoma is a disease in which the optic nerve is damaged. Means it is a disease in which the optic nerve which will be damaged, and because of this optic nerve damage, it will be leading to progressive. Means ये जो disease है वो continuous, progressively चलता रहता है, and because of this progressive damage to the optic nerve, it will be irreversible loss of vision. So it is often but not always associated with increased pressure of the fluid in the eye. Means it is often, means ये reason हो सकता है that the increased IOP which will be increased but not always associated. Means this glaucoma it will be not always associated with increased pressure which will be in the in this the fluid which will be present in the eye. Then next is the classification. So the primary glaucoma has mainly two forms. So there will be many types of glaucoma. It is primary open angle means primary glaucoma, secondary glaucoma, congenital glaucoma. So in primary glaucoma has mainly two forms. First is the open angle, primary open angle glaucoma, and angle closure glaucoma, primary. So open angle glaucoma means it is chronic simple or wide angle glaucoma. Means if the patient is complaining, or if the patient is having chronic simple or wide angle glaucoma, that it is comes under the open angle glaucoma. Then next is the angle closure glaucoma. So in angle closure glaucoma you will see acute or narrow angle glaucoma. Angle closure glaucoma occurs suddenly. This angle closure glaucoma जो है वो अचानक से हो जाता है, एंड ये परमानेंटली क्या करता है, डैमेज करता है, और इट विल बी क्रिएटिंग द इरिवर्सिबल विजन लॉस. मतलब ये 48 to 72 आवर्स में इरिवर्सिबल विजन लॉस भी कर देता है एंगल क्लोजर ग्लूकोमा. So this is open angle glaucoma, primary open angle glaucoma. So you will see the picture of this primary open angle glaucoma. So the risk factor that will be age. If the age which will be more than 60 or 70, so because of this it will be also affecting the person. Then race, then in family history, then if the person is having the problem of diabetes, I have already told you that if the patient is having the problem of a long term diabetes, so because of this also the patient is having the problem of this glaucoma. Then if the patient is having the problem of myopia, then hypertension or smoking, so these are the risk factor which will be developing the chance of this primary open angle glaucoma. Then what are the sign and symptoms? So silent thief of sight means silently patient is having the problem of sight damage. Then frequent change of presbyopic glasses means suddenly the patient is complaining that the patient is using the presbyopic glasses, वो frequently बार बार patient को change करना पड़ता है because the patient is not able to see clearly in that means that regular glasses. So patient is complaining, and because of this these glasses which will be frequently change. Then primary open angle glaucoma, it is most common type of glaucoma. ये ज़्यादातर patients में होने के chances हैं, and it is the second cause of blindness in the India. It is also called chronic open angle glaucoma. Then it causes slow damage to the optic nerve. जो primary open angle glaucoma है इसमें क्या होता है, जो optic nerve है it will be slowly damaged. So when the optic nerve which will be slowly damaged, so it will be causing gradual loss of vision. So this comes under the primary open angle glaucoma. Then definition of primary open angle glaucoma, it is defined as a chronic progressive optic neuropathy associated with elevated IOP and visual field defect. Means because of this open angle glaucoma, it is defined as a progressive, means it is continuously disorder, and it will be damaging the optic nerves, and the optic nerves which will be damaged because of this because of this elevated IOP, and because of this also the patient is also having the problem of this visual field defect, means proper patient को दिखाई नहीं देता है. So it is called as a primary open angle glaucoma. Then in this picture you will see this is the primary, means open angle glaucoma block the trabecular meshwork slow drainage of the aqueous humor, so which increase the intraocular pressure. So because of this the patient is having the problem of open angle glaucoma. Then primary open angle glaucoma, it is a continuation. So in this it is the most common form of glaucoma. It occurs when the fluid drainage is poor and fluid builds up in the eye and internal eye pressure goes up. Means इसमें क्या होता है कि when the fluid drainage, मतलब जो fluid का जो drainage है वो क्या हो जाएगा, पुअर हो रहा है, एंड फ्लूइड बिल्ड्स अप, मतलब ड्रेनेज कम हो रहा है बट द बिल्डअप इन द आई ऑफ फ्लूइड इट विल बी इंक्रीज. सो ये क्या करता है, इट विल बी क्रिएटिंग द इंटरनल आई प्रेशर विच विल बी goes up. So because of this increased pressure can cause damage to optic nerve and vision loss. So because of this the patient's प्रेशर विच विल बी इंक्रीज बिकॉज द फ्लूइड विच विल बी एक्यूमुलेटेड, मतलब जो फ्लूइड है वो वहां पे जमा होता जा रहा है और ये क्या कर रहा है, इट विल बी क्रिएटिंग द increase the pressure, and because of this it will be damage to the optic nerve and vision loss. The exact mechanism of damage is still unknown. मतलब ये क्यों होता है, exact mechanism इसका damage होने का क्या है वो अब तक find out नहीं हुआ है. Then means how it will be affecting. So interference with aqueous outflow, मतलब when the interference with aqueous outflow it will be occur. So because of this the degenerative changes in the trabeculum, जो trabeculum है और जो shellums canal है ये इसमें क्या होने लगता है, degeneration होने लगता है. So because of this and the changes will be occur and it will be exit the channel. So when the exit channel which will be occur, so vascular insufficiency, जो vessels में जो चीजें चाहिए है वो उनको नहीं मिल पाती है. So when the vessels which will be not getting the sufficient amount of oxygen or means blood, so in that time the optic nerve which will be damaged. So उसके कारण से क्या हो रहा है, the optic nerve which will be damaged and it will be not able to do the proper functioning. Then what are the risk factors? So in this risk factor you will see race varies in different race, age increase with age, gender 2 to 4 times frequently in females, and family history first degree relatives, and personality if the patient is anxious. Then primary angle closure glaucoma. First we have discussed with primary open angle glaucoma, then next one is the primary angle closure glaucoma. So anatomical feature, small corneal diameter, then shallow anterior chamber, thicker lens, a small radius of the anterior lens curvature, means this is the anatomical feature. So this anatomical feature we have already discussed in review of anatomy and physiology. Then what are the feature of absolute primary angle closure glaucoma? In this you will see the eyes are painful and blind. Patient is complaining that the patient is having the problem of pain, मतलब patient को severe pain होता है and because of this the patient is not able to see. And chronic congestion, patient को वहाँ पे congestion जैसा लगता है, and circumocorneal region में is seen in circumocorneal region, and often the anterior ciliary जो vessels है वो क्या हो जाते हैं, it will be dilated, so the cornea is edematous. So इसके कारण से क्या होता है, the patient's cornea which will be edematous, swelled हो जाता है, and has bullous and or filamentary keratopathy which will be occur. It is hazy and insensitive, means in the patient's eye which will be hazy, means उसको बहुत heaviness लगता है, and that eye which will be insensitive. The anterior chamber is shallow, जो anterior chamber है it will be shallow. The iris may show atrophic patches, मतलब अगर हम iris को देखेंगे so we will see that the atrophic patches which will be present in the iris. The pupil which will be dilated, मतलब जो pupil है वो generally कैसा होना चाहिए, constricted होना चाहिए, लेकिन pupil जो है वो क्या हो जाता है, in this glaucoma patient the pupil which will be dilated, and whenever we will means showing the light into the patient's pupil, so in that time the pupil which will be reactive to light. But in this type of patient or in this primary angle closure glaucomas, the patient's pupil which will be not reactive to light. Then ectropion of uveal pigment is frequently at the papillary border. Then IOP is very high and the eyeball is stony hard. The optic nerve head is deeply cupped, मतलब जो optic nerve है वो कैसा हो जाता है, it will be deeply cupped. Then next is the secondary glaucoma. So secondary glaucoma means it will be occur because of any other diseases or any other condition. So if the patient is having the problem of any eye injury, so because of that eye injury the patient is having the problem of this secondary glaucoma. Then uveitis, that is internal eye inflammation, pigment dispersion, if the patient is having the problem of diabetes mellitus or steroid use, so it will be comes under the secondary glaucoma. Then in this picture you will see this is the normal eye, this is normal eye, and this is the eye with glaucoma. So in this you will see in this picture here you will see there will be no redness, but here damage to the optic nerve which will be damaged, and here you will also see that this will be normal, but here you will see that the trabecular meshwork which will be damaged and build up a aqueous humor fluid. यहाँ पे fluid का क्या हो गया है, accumulation हो गया है, fluid बढ़ गया है. So because of this fluid जो है वो build up होता जा रहा है. So because of this the pressure which will be increase. ये क्या कर रहा है, यहाँ पे eye में ये pressure को increase कर रहा है. तो जब ये pressure increase होगा तो क्या होगा, it will be damage to the optic nerve. In this you will see because of this pressure ये क्या कर रहा है, it will be creating the damage of the optic nerve. ये optic nerve को क्या कर रहा है, damage कर रहा है. Then next is the Etiology. In etiology, you will see the patient is having the problem of eye injury or eye surgery or eye tumor, or if the patient is having the problem of diabetes, if the patient is having the problem of cataract, trauma, steroid use, emotional stress, antihistamine use, hypothyroidism, sleep apnea, and leukemia and sickle cell disease. So these are the etiology, means the risk, means the exact cause is unknown, but these are the etiology. Then risk factor, you will see age over 45 years, family history of glaucoma, diabetes, history of elevated intraocular pressure, then nearsightedness, that is myopia, use of steroids, thin cornea, if the cornea which will be thin, so because of this also the patient is having the problem of glaucoma. If the patient is taking excessive amount of steroids because of any other disease, so that steroids also, it will be also damaging the this intraocular pressure, or it will be also damaging the function of the eye. Then a history of severe anemia or shock, if the patient is having the problem of history of severe anemia or shock, in that time also the patient is having the problem of this uh, glaucoma. Then next is the cardiovascular diseases. If the cardiovascular diseases, in this because of this the vessels which will be not getting the sufficient amount of oxygen or blood, so because of this also it will be damaging to the optic nerve. Then if the patient is having the problem of eye trauma, raise, abnormally high intraocular pressure, peripheral vision is decreased, then provision eye injury, not seeing a rainbow. So these are the risk factor which will be comes under the glaucoma. Then next is the clinical manifestation. So in glaucoma patient, the patient is having the problem of severe eye pain. Severe eye pain, why? Because the patient is having the problem of increased intraocular pressure and the accumulation of the aqueous humor. जो aqueous humor है वो क्या हो गया है, accumulate हो गया, fluid जमा हो गया है, drain out नहीं हो पा रहा है, and because of this the intraocular pressure which will be increased and it will be damaging to the optic nerve. So the means structure which will be also affected. So because of this the patient is having the problem of eye pain. Then the patient is also having eye redness, patient को eye redness होता है, blurred vision है, severe headache, the patient is having the problem of severe headache, nausea, then vomiting, and nausea, vomiting, it will be occur because of increased intraocular pressure, dry eyes with itching or burning. The patient is having the problem of dry eyes. Patient का जब eyes जो है वो dry हो जाएगा, so the patient is having the problem of itching. बार बार patient को itching होता है, and the patient is also having the problem of burning sensation. Then dark spot at the center of viewing, means how we will find out that the patient is having the problem of glaucoma. In this you will see one dark spot at the center of the viewing. We will see that dark spot is there. So then excessive tearing or watery eyes, sometimes the patient is having the problem of dry eye, and sometimes patient is having the problem of excessive tearing or watery eye, difficulty focusing on near or distant object, means the patient is not able to see, means a difficulty which will be focusing on near or distant object. Then next is the pathophysiology. So in pathophysiology you will see initiating events. Initiating events means when the precipitating factor which will be include, means the risk factor which will be include any illness, any eye disorder or any illness or any emotional stress or congenital narrow angles, means any by birth defect which will be present in the newborn, long term use of corticosteroids or mydriasis, means medication which will be using for papillary dilatation, means long term से अगर patient corticosteroids ले रहे हैं, या फिर if the patient is taking the medication which will be causing the papillary dilatation, so these event leads to second stage. इसके कारण से ये किस में चला जाता है, patient goes in second stage. In second stage क्या होता है, structural alteration in the aqueous outflow system. इसके कारण से होता है क्या है, the structural alteration, जो structure है, structure of the eye which will be altered, and how it will be and why it will be altered, it will be altered because of this aqueous outflow system. So in aqueous outflow system, we have already discussed that in patient's eye, the aqueous humor which will be accumulated in the eye, and because of this it will be not drain out. So because of this the patient's IOP which will be increased. So tissue and cellular changes caused by factors that affect aqueous humor means ये क्यों हो रहा है, जो टिश्यूज और सेल्स हैं it will be change, और ये चेंज क्यों हो रहे हैं, it will be caused by factors that affect the aqueous humor, क्योंकि ये किसको अफेक्ट कर रहा है, ये जो टिश्यूज और सेल्स हैं ये चेंज हो रहे हैं, एंड इट विल बी चेंज बिकॉज ऑफ द रिस्क फैक्टर्स, सो दैट अफेक्ट द एक्वस ह्यूमर। जो एक्वस ह्यूमर है उसको वो अफेक्ट कर रहा है, एक्वस ह्यूमर डायनामिक्स को ये अफेक्ट कर रहा है, विच विल बी लीड्स टू स्ट्रक्चरल अल्टरेशन। जो क्या लीड कर रहा है, स्ट्रक्चर जो है उसका जो नॉर्मल फंक्शन है उसमें ये अल्टरेशन कॉज करता है। सो बिकॉज ऑफ दिस इट विल बी गोज टू द थर्ड स्टेज, जिसके कारण से ये किस में चला जाता है, थर्ड स्टेज में चला जाता है। अब in third stage you will see, अब structural alteration हो गया, so when the structural which will be affected, in that time you will see the functional alteration which will be also occur. So in this functional alteration you will see conditions such as increased IOP, मतलब जो increased IOP है वो क्या हो, मतलब जब aqueous humor जो है वो क्या हो रहा है, accumulate हो रहा है। So accumulation of the aqueous humor which will be not drain out from the eye, so because of this the increased IOP it will because of this the increased IOP it will be occur, and it will be impair the blood flow, और ये क्या करता है, जो blood flow है उसको impaired कर देता है। So when the blood flow which will be impaired, it create the functional changes which will be leads to fourth stage, मतलब कि when the patient's structural damage or structural alteration which will be occur, and it will be occur because of this aqueous humor which will be accumulated in the eye, and it will be not drain out from the eye, and it will be increase the IOP. So when the IOP which will be increased, it will be impaired the blood flow which will be creating the functional changes. Ab how it will be changing function, because when the blood flow which will be impaired, अगर blood flow impaired होता है तो क्या हो रहा है, the optic nerve or the vessels which will be not getting the sufficient amount of oxygen or blood, so because of this the person's optic nerve which will be not able to do the proper functioning, which will be lead to fourth stage, जिसके कारण से patient किस में चला जाता है, fourth stage में चला जाता है। Then optic nerve damage, उसके बाद क्या होता है, so because of this atrophy of the optic nerve is characterized by nerve fiber। अब क्या हो रहा है, atrophy of optic nerves, जो optic nerves है उनमें क्या क्रिएट होने लगता है, एट्रोफी के कारण से क्या हो रहा है, जो नर्व्स है वो क्या होने लगते हैं, डैमेज होने लगते हैं। सो इन दिस यू विल सी so in optic nerve damage you will see atrophy of the optic nerve which will be characterized by loss of nerve fiber. So in atrophy of this optic nerve, so in atrophy what it will be occur, the means degeneration of the cells, means जब cells में degeneration होने लगता है तो क्या होगा, जो nerve fibers है वो क्या होने लगते हैं, lost होने लगते हैं। so जब nerve fibers lost होंगे and blood supply, and this fourth stage inevitably progress to fifth stage, उसके बाद ये जो fourth stage है वो किसमें convert हो जाता है, it will be convert into the fifth stage. Then next is the vision loss, then progressive loss of vision, मतलब ये continuous क्या हो रहा है, बढ़ता जा रहा है, ये जो damage है वो क्या हो रहा है, it will be progressive, मतलब progress होता जा रहा है, बढ़ता जा रहा है। So because of this the progressive loss of vision is characterized by visual field defect, जिसके कारण से क्या होता है, the patient is having the problem of visual field defect. So in this you will see the pathophysiology of this glaucoma. Then what are the assessment and diagnostic evaluation? So in assessment and diagnostic evaluation, first we have to perform a history taking. First we have to take the history from the patient regarding the any previous eye injury or any congenital deformation or any other trauma or any previous surgery and any symptoms which will be present in the patient's eye. So we have to take the history from the patient. Then we have to perform the tonometry test. So this is the tonometry test. So with the help of this tonometry test, the ophthalmologist they have to see, or they have to visualize the abnormality or structural defect which will be present in the eye. Then next is the ophthalmoscopy. This is the picture of the ophthalmoscopy. So in this test also the patient they have the ophthalmologist they have to visualize the patient's eye. Then this is gonioscopy. In gonioscopy the patient the ophthalmologist they have to see that the patient is having what all structural damage which will be present, or the nerve damage which will be present in the patient's eye. So with the help of this this instrument, इस instrument के through क्या करते हैं, the ophthalmologist they have to evaluate the internal drainage, मतलब अंदर क्या drain out हो रहा है, internally क्या drainage हो रहा है system of the eye, and it will be also referred to as a anterior chamber angle. मतलब anterior chamber angle जो है उसमें क्या abnormality है, the angle is where the cornea and the iris meet. मतलब कौन सा एंगल जहाँ पे कॉर्निया और आइरिस मिलते हैं वहां पे कोई एबनॉर्मलिटी हो रही है क्या, कोई वहां के एंटीरियर चैम्बर एंगल में कोई एबनॉर्मलिटी आई है क्या, उसको फाइंड आउट करते हैं. दिस इज लोकेशन वेयर फ्लूइड इनसाइड द आई. मतलब यही एक जगह होता है जहाँ पे फ्लूइड जो है, एक्वस ह्यूमर जो है वो क्या रहता है, प्रेजेंट रहता है. सो इट विल बी ड्रेन आउट ऑफ द आई एंड इनटू द वीनस सिस्टम. इसको ड्रेन आउट होना होता है, लेकिन ये क्या है, ड्रेन आउट नहीं होता है इन ग्लूकोमा. सो विद द हेल्प ऑफ दिस गोनियोस्कोपी we have to see that the patient is having which problem or which angle which will be also affected. Then next is the perimetry test. So in this test you will see this in the patient that will be it is a visual field test. Means in this the patient visual field test is an eye examination. मतलब eye का examination करते हैं, patient का चिन्ह वहां रखने के लिए बोला जाता है और अंदर देखने के लिए बोलते हैं. that can detect dysfunction. मतलब peripheral और central vision में patient को कोई defect है क्या, उसको find out करने के लिए they have to perform the this perimetry test. Then which may be caused by various medical condition. मतलब इसके बहुत सारे मेडिकल कंडीशंस हो सकते हैं, जैसे कि ग्लूकोमा है और स्ट्रोक है या पिट्यूटरी डिजीज है, ब्रेन ट्यूमर और अदर न्यूरोलॉजिकल डेफिसिट. तो उसको फाइंड आउट करने के लिए दे हैव टू परफॉर्म द दिस perimetry test. Then next is the this pachymetry test. So in pachymetry test you will see in this way they have to perform the pachymetry test. So in this pachymetry test you will see it is a simple procedure and it is a painless test. Means the patient is not having any pain. To test the means to measure the thickness, मतलब thickness cornea का thickness देखने के लिए, and the clear window at the front of the eye. A probe called a pachymetry, जो probe use करते हैं, that probe is called as a pachymetry and is gently placed on the front of the eye to measure the thickness. मतलब कॉर्निया का thickness देखने के लिए ये किया जाता है, क्योंकि मैंने पहले भी बताया है कि if the patient is having the problem of this glaucoma, so in that time the cornea which will be inflamed or the cornea is damaged. The next is dilated pupil examination. So in this we the ophthalmologist we have to the ophthalmologist they have to first dilate the patient's eye. Means patient का जो eye है उसको क्या करते हैं, dilate किया जाता है. This is the picture of the normal है, ये undilated है, मतलब और ये जो है ये क्या है, डायलेटेड है। सो जब ये डायलेट होगा तो हम लोग क्या कर सकते हैं, वी विल फाइंड आउट द एबनॉर्मलिटी। सो प्यूपिल डायलेशन इज परफॉर्म टू पर्पसफुली, मतलब पर्पसफुली ये किया जाता है टू इंक्रीज द साइज ऑफ द pupil during an eye examination। eye examination के लिए ये करते हैं that eye doctor can fully examine the health of the, मतलब with the help of this dilatation of the pupil, the ophthalmologist they have to examine the ऑप्टिक नर्व, और जो रेटिना है वो हेल्दी है नहीं है, कुछ डैमेज है, एंड द एग्जाम इज क्रिटिकल टू प्रिवेंटिंग एंड ट्रीटिंग आई कंडीशन दैट कुड पोटेंशियली लीड टू विजन लॉस। मतलब ये जो एग्जामिनेशन है वो क्रिटिकली टू प्रिवेंटिंग एंड ट्रीटिंग आई कंडीशन एंड दैट कुड potentially lead to vision loss. Then assessment and diagnostic finding. The purpose of glaucoma workup is the establish the diagnostic category, assess the optic nerve damage and formulate a treatment plan। मतलब why we have to do this assessment and diagnostic finding? So the purpose of this ग्लूकोमा, इट विल बी वर्कअप इज एस्टैब्लिश द डायग्नोस्टिक कैटेगरी, मतलब डायग्नोस्टिक कैटेगरी को एस्टैब्लिश करने के लिए, एंड असेसमेंट्स द ऑप्थेल्मोलॉजिस्ट दे हैव टू असेस द ऑप्टिक नर्व डैमेज, ऑप्टिक नर्व कितना डैमेज हुआ है, एंड फॉर्मुलेट अ ट्रीटमेंट प्लान, और ट्रीटमेंट प्लान को फॉर्मुलेट करने के लिए असेसमेंट और डायग्नोस्टिक फाइंडिंग किया जाता है, मतलब उसका पर्पस है। The patient's ocular and medical history must be detailed to investigate the history of the predisposing factor. Then next is this is slit lamp examination, testing for the glaucoma, and this is the tonometry examination. Then next is the medical management. In medical management, which drug we have to give to the patient who are having the problem of glaucoma? So in that you will see we have to give the cholinergics. In cholinergics we have to give myotics. So in this we will give pilocarpine or carbachol, which will be 1%, 2% or 4%. It will be given 3 to 4 times per day. Why we have to give this cholinergic or myotic drugs? It increase the aqueous fluid. It increases the aqueous fluid outflow by contracting the ciliary muscle and causing constriction of the pupil and opening the trabecular meshwork. इसमें क्या होता है, we have already discussed in previous slide that the aqueous fluid which will be increased, but the outflow या फिर जो ड्रेन आउट होना चाहिए वो क्या होता है, मतलब ड्रेन आउट नहीं हो पाता, तो उसको इंक्रीज करने के लिए एक्वस फ्लूइड के आउटफ्लो को इंक्रीज करता है ये कोलिनर्जिक ड्रग। कैसे इंक्रीज करता है? बाय कॉन्ट्रैक्टिंग द सीलियरी मसल, जो सीलियरी मसल्स है उसको कॉन्ट्रैक्ट करता है, एंड कॉजिंग कॉन्ट्रैक्शन, मतलब सीलियरी मसल जब कॉन्ट्रैक्ट होगा तो क्या होगा, इट विल बी कॉजिंग द कॉन्ट्रैक्शन ऑफ द प्यूपल, प्यूपल्स भी कॉन्ट्रैक्ट होंगे, एंड ओपनिंग ऑफ द ट्रेबिकुलर मेशवर्क, और जो ट्रेबिकुलर मेशवर्क है वो ओपन हो जाएगा, जिसके कारण से जो फ्लूइड है या जो एक्वस फ्लूइड है वो क्या हो जाएगा, इट विल बी ड्रेन आउट। देन नेक्स्ट इज द एड्रिनर्जिक एगोनिस्ट। इन दिस यू विल सी dipivefrin or epinephrine 0.5%, 1% or 2%. It will be given 1 to 2 times per day. It will be reduces the production of the aqueous humor, and it will be also increases the outflow. ये क्या करता है? It will be reduces the production of aqueous humor. Aqueous humor का जो production है उसको reduce करता है, और जो एक्वस ह्यूमर का आउटफ्लो है उसको ये इंक्रीज करता है। The next is the beta blockers. In beta blockers you will see betoxolol, timolol. It will be given 0.25 or 0.5%. It will be given 2 times per day, and it will be decrease the aqueous humor production. Then next is the alpha adrenergic agonist. In alpha adrenergic agonist we will give the apraclonidine or brimonidine. It will be 0.5%, 2 to 3 times per day. It will be decreases the aqueous humor production. Then carbonic anhydrase inhibitor. So in this carbonic anhydrase inhibitor, acetazolamide, metazolamide, it will be 250 mg per TDS or QID, it will be decreasing the aqueous humor production. So the basically the management for this glaucoma, it will be reducing the production of the aqueous humor, because when the aqueous humor production it will be decreased, so it will be decreases the increased intraocular pressure. Then next is the surgical management. In surgical management, you will see laser trabeculoplasty. In laser trabeculoplasty, laser burns are applied to the inner surface. Means with the help of laser surgery के through इनर सरफेस जो है ट्रेबिकुलर मेशवर को क्या किया जाता है, बर्न करके इट विल बी ओपन द इंट्रा ट्रेबिकुलर स्पेस. जो इंट्रा ट्रेबिकुलर स्पेस, क्योंकि ये क्या हो गया है, इट विल बी क्लोज. सो फर्स्ट दे हैव टू, और द सर्जन they have to open that trabecular space, thereby promoting outflow. When the trabecular space it will be open, so when this trabecular space it will be open, so thereby it will be promoting the outflow of the aqueous humor. मतलब aqueous humor जो है वो क्या हो जाएगा, उसका outflow या वो drain out होने लगेगा, and when the drainage which will be occur, so it will be decreasing the intraocular pressure. So this is the picture of the, with the help of this laser surgery, they will burn this area and they will open the intratrabecular space, and the fluid or the aqueous humor which will be outflow. The next is the laser iridotomy. In laser iridotomy, you will see an opening is made in the iris to eliminate the papillary block. मतलब इसमें क्या करते हैं, ओपन किया जाता है आइरिस को, टू एलिमिनेट द, जो पैपिलरी ब्लॉक हुआ है उसको एलिमिनेट करने के लिए, हटाने के लिए इसको ओपन किया जाता है. Then next is the filtering procedure. So in filtering procedure you will see to create an opening or fistula in the trabecular meshwork to drain. मतलब इसमें भी filtering procedure में भी क्या करते हैं, create करते हैं opening या फिर fistula बनाते हैं. Fistula मतलब it is an means इट इज एन डिफरेंट ओपनिंग, मतलब दूसरा ओपनिंग जो है वो बनाया जाता है, और वो उस ओपनिंग के थ्रू क्या होता है, कहाँ कहाँ पे बनाते हैं, इट विल बी फॉर्म इन द ट्रेबिकुलर मेशवर्क टू ड्रेन द एक्वस ह्यूमर. इसके थ्रू एक्वस ह्यूमर को ड्रेन आउट किया जाता है. देन ट्रेबिकुलोटॉमी, इट इज द स्टैंडर्ड फिल्टरिंग टेक्निक. So in this used to remove part of the trabecular meshwork. इसमें क्या करते हैं, the surgeon they have to remove the trabecular meshwork. जो trabecular meshwork है उसको means remove कर देता है. So this is the picture. ये picture है. So in this you will see this is trabeculotomy and this is the anterior chamber. This is conjunctiva. This is sclera. This is vitreous humor. This is lens. So ये जो area है ट्रेबिकुलोटॉमी में, इसको क्या किया जाता है, रिमूव कर दिया जाता है. देन नेक्स्ट इज ड्रेनेज इम्प्लांट्स और शंट एंड ओपन ट्यूब्स इम्प्लांटेड. अब इसमें क्या करते हैं, ओपन ट्यूब्स जो है वो क्या किया जाता है, इंसर्ट किया जाता है या इम्प्लांट किया जाता है इन द एंटीरियर चैम्बर टू द शंट. हियर यू विल सी दिस इज ट्यूब शंट. ये शंट है, दैट इज ब्लैब, इसको ब्लैब बोलते हैं. तो ये क्या होता है, इट विल बी implanted in the anterior chamber to the shunt. So with the help of this shunt, the aqueous humor to an attached place in the conjunctival space. So these all are about the this surgical management. The next is the nursing management. In nursing management, we have to do the pre-operative care. Then we have to provide the post-operative care. In pre-operative care, we have to give the all information to the patient regarding the pre-operative. We have to take the proper we have to explain the procedure to the patient, and what all things which will be necessary to the patient. We have to explain the patient, and we have to take the sign in the consent form. And we have to give the pre-medication to the patient if physician which will be instructed. Then post-operative care. After surgery, we have to provide the proper care to the patient, to see the eye, we have to see the dressing of the eye, we have to maintain the proper IV fluid, we have to maintain the proper hygiene of the patient's eye, we have to give the proper instruction to the patient, administer opioid, antiemetic, antibiotic as directed, then reassure patient that with the reduction in IOP, मतलब आफ्टर सर्जरी हमको ये रीएश्योर करना है कि पेशेंट का जो IOP है वो डिक्रीज हुआ है कि नहीं, एंड वी हैव टू आल्सो सी दैट द पेशेंट्स pain and other signs and symptoms which will be decreased or not, or subsided or not, then provide reassurance and calm presence to reduce anxiety and fear, मतलब पेशेंट का जो एंजाइटी है या फियर है उसको हमको क्या करना है, वी हैव टू रीएश्योर the patient, then provide knowledge regarding glaucoma, their sign and symptoms and management, we have to provide the knowledge regarding the glaucoma क्या होता है, उसके साइन एंड सिम्टम्स क्या है, उसका मैनेजमेंट क्या है, उसमें क्या केयर हमको पेशेंट को देना है, वो सारे इंस्ट्रक्शन वी हैव टू गिव टू द पेशेंट्स रिलेटिव एंड पेशेंट, देन नर्सिंग केयर ऑफ द क्लाइंट विद ग्लूकोमा which will be focuses on normalization of the IOP, मतलब IOP जो है वो नॉर्मल हो, इस पे हमारा फोकस होना चाहिए, देन मेंटेनेंस ऑफ ऑप्टिमल विजन, पेशेंट का जो विजन है वो ऑप्टिमल हो, एब्सेंस ऑफ कॉम्प्लिकेशन, कोई कॉम्प्लिकेशंस नहीं आने चाहिए, एंड एडिक्वेट नॉलेज टू कंप्लाई ग्लूकोमा विद ट्रीटमेंट एंड फॉलो अप, देन for the client with angle closure glaucoma give medication as ordered and prepare physically and psychologically for laser iridotomy or iridectomy, मतलब पेशेंट को हमको मतलब अगर पेशेंट को, इफ द पेशेंट इज हैविंग द प्रॉब्लम ऑफ दिस एंगल क्लोजर ग्लूकोमा, अगर पेशेंट को एंगल क्लोजर ग्लूकोमा है, सो इन दैट टाइम वी हैव टू मीन्स प्रिपेयर फिजिकली, पेशेंट को हमको जो मेडिकेशंस है वो मेडिकेशन के मतलब जो मेडिकेशन पेशेंट को दिया गया है उसके अकॉर्डिंग हमको पेशेंट को मेडिकेशन देना है, एंड पेशेंट को फिजिकली और साइकोलॉजिकली हमको क्या करना है, प्रिपेयर करना है। सो दिस इरिडोटॉमी और इरिडेक्टॉमी जो है इट इज अ सिमिलर प्रोसीजर बट इट इज यूजुअली परफॉर्म फॉर सिमिलर रीजन, और ये सिमिलर रीजन के लिए किया जाता है। द डिफरेंस इज दैट रेदर देन क्रिएटिंग अ होल इन द आइरिस इज सर्जन रिमूव पार्ट ऑफ इट, मतलब इसमें किसी में जो सर्जन है वो क्या करते हैं, इट विल बी रिमूविंग द पार्ट ऑफ द iris. So there are several type of iridectomy, peripheral or iridectomy that will be remove a portion of the iris at the रूट वेयर द प्यूपल इज, मतलब जहाँ पे प्यूपल रहता है वहां से आइरिस का जो पार्ट है, जो डैमेज है, उसको क्या किया जाता है, रिमूव किया जाता है। तो उसके लिए हमको पेशेंट को फिजिकली और साइकोलॉजिकली सॉरी बताना है। The nursing management client with glaucoma, administer prescribed pain medication after trabeculotomy, give medication as ordered to dilate the pupil. पेशेंट को trabeculotomy के बाद में जो भी मेडिकेशन है जो आई प्यूपल को डायलेट करने के लिए देना है वो सब के बारे में हमको बताना है। आफ्टर सर्जरी प्रोटेक्टेड अफेक्टेड आई बाय अप्लाइंग एन आई पैच, मतलब सर्जरी के बाद हमको we have to give the instruction to the patient and we have to also see that the patient they have to protect the affected eye, जहाँ पे सर्जरी हुई है वो affected eye proper protection में होना चाहिए by applying an eye patch लगा होना चाहिए या eye shield लगा होना चाहिए। monitor the IOP, monitor the client IOP regularly. then fear related to potential for blindness, so identify source of fear, मतलब हमको पेशेंट में क्या क्या सोर्स ऑफ फियर है उसको हमको फाइंड आउट करना है। देन सीक नॉलेज अबाउट ग्लूकोमा फ्रॉम एन appropriate source to help which will be reduce his or her fear. So when we will seek the knowledge about the glaucoma from an appropriate source, it will be help to reduce the मतलब patient का जो fear है उसको ये क्या करता है, reduce करता है। Then we have to explain all procedures and treatment especially surgery to help reduce the client anxiety, मतलब patient को वी हैव टू एक्सप्लेन ऑल द प्रोसीजर, हमको पेशेंट को सारे प्रोसीजर, क्या प्रोसीजर होने वाला है, ग्लूकोमा क्या होता है, उसमें हम क्या ट्रीटमेंट दे रहे हैं, स्पेशली वी हैव टू एक्सप्लेन अबाउट द सर्जरी, सर्जरी के क्या कॉम्प्लिकेशंस हो सकते हैं, क्या मीन्स क्या सेफ्टी प्रिकॉशंस रखने हैं, क्या केयर करना है, तो ये सारी चीजों के बारे में बताना है। सो व्हेन वी विल डिस्कस विद द पेशेंट्स और द पेशेंट्स रिलेटिव, सो इट विल बी help to reduce the client's anxiety. then teaching patient about glaucoma care. So the medical and surgical management of glaucoma slows the progression of glaucoma but does not cure it. मतलब जो मेडिकल और सर्जिकल मैनेजमेंट है ग्लूकोमा का वो क्या करता है, इट विल बी स्लो द, मतलब ग्लूकोमा का जो प्रोग्रेशन है उसको वो स्लो करता है बट इट इज नॉट क्योर इट. सो द लाइफ लॉन्ग थेराप्यूटिक रेजिमेन मैंडेट्स पेशेंट्स एजुकेशन, मतलब पेशेंट को लाइफ लॉन्ग थेराप्यूटिक रेजिमेन लेना है, ये मैंडेटरी है, ये हमको व्हेन वी विल गिव द एजुकेशन टू द पेशेंट और द पेशेंट्स रिलेटिव वी हैव टू गिव द इंस्ट्रक्शन टू द patient. The nature of disease and the importance of strict adherence to the medication regimen must be explained to help ensure the compliances. मतलब the nature of the disease, disease का जो nature है या फिर it will be the importance of strict adherence to the medication, it will be regimen, but and it will be must be explained to help ensure the compliances. So these all about the glaucoma. So glaucoma, it is a disorder which will be comes under the eye, and in this you will see when the aqueous humor it will be increased and it will be not drain out. So because of this the patient is having the problem of increased intraocular pressure. So when the increased intraocular pressure it will be damaged, so it will be intraocular pressure which will be increased, so it will be damage to the optic nerve, and because of this the patient is having the problem of vision loss also. So it is an important topic. So these all are about the glaucoma. If anyone having any doubt then please ask me. So thank you everyone.